I like the spa inclusion. The only times I've ever been to a spa is in like Haven Holidays or something. And, you know, it gives me a tingling feeling inside. You go to spa to get your Anxious the Elephant teddies and your little tiny bottle of milk for the caravan. A tier. Spa gets an A. Sainsbury's. Okay, Sainsbury's was my go-to in university. Sainsbury's. I feel like Sainsbury's is... Why is there no booths? I've never been to a booth, so... I used to buy camel balls from Spa. Who shot me? Dedicated Luma, you bastard! Sainsbury's is okay. I feel like Sainsbury's is very middle of the road. Like, there are no Sainsbury's fanboys. I feel like if you left the house with a Sainsbury's t-shirt, no one would even, like... Everyone would just think you're weird. Whereas if you had a Farm Foods t-shirt on, it's probably about the same. I feel like... I don't know. I feel like, what can you get from Farm Foods that's good? It's a freezer shop. I feel like... I used to think that everything came from one big farm in Farm Foods. They had, like, a farm where they got all their stuff. But that's not true. They just sell, like, Bird's Eye and, like... They just bulk buy fucking S tier. I don't know. Farm Foods make me feel sick. I feel like Farm Foods is probably, like, B tier. Aldi. Guys, I know this might be a little bit controversial, right? S tier. I think Aldi's the best. Like, one of the best. Boring! Boring! It is, look. And guys, all of you saying, shit, boring, shit. Once you grow up and you've got your own money and you go to Aldi and see what kind of deals they have, it's the best value for money. It really is. Try buying Sudocrem at Aldi. Well, I don't know. I don't need Sudocrem. Lidl is better. No, Lidl's shite. Okay, actually, I've never really been to a Lidl. I've been to a Lidl a couple times. I've never been to a little bakery. I've never been to a little bakery. But everyone's always like, oh, I love a little bakery. I've never been. Maybe I can't rank this and be fair. Oh, hi, Crimson Chaos.
Nevo, if you were to ever nominate a person within British pop culture for Eurovision, who would it be?
Ryan Windridge is pretty good at singing. Have you heard his new intro? For Eurovision. Who can sing? Boy in a band. And he'd get up there and he'd say, I was never taught what laws there are. I was never taught what laws there are. Yes, Boy in a Band. I'd nominate Boy in a Band. He'd get up there and he'd say, I don't know how to sew up a wound, but I certainly know all of Henry VIII's wives. And then everyone would like drop their pens and be like, we need to change the system, guys. We need to change it up. He's got a point. We're not teaching these kids anything useful. Oh, he's Canadian. He sounds British to me. He's Canadian. He knows about Lady Macbeth's guilt. I don't know how to rewire a plug, but I certainly know about Inspector Ghoul's interrogation techniques. Yeah. He's British. He is British. Whoever said he's Canadian is lying. Aldi for the middle aisle, Lidl for the bakery. I've never been. I feel like a fraudster trying to rank Lidl because I'm not a Lidl guy, sorry. Right, Asda. Asda's crap. I'll say it. Asda's like middle of the road when it comes to prices. It doesn't have anything special. It has Asda George, which is good for school uniforms, and I got a fair share. I got a fair share of Halloween costumes from Asda when I was little. A Joker costume, which won me first prize at my friend's Halloween party. But Asda doesn't have a meal deal. That's what brings it down for me. It can't be S tier. It doesn't have a meal deal. They do. No, they don't. It does it? If it does, then it's new. Tesco better in every category, speaking as an 11-year Asda customer. Now, the meal deal at Asda is just whichever your Yeah, it's weird. It's like whichever your most expensive item is, you get it for free or something like that. It's like not a proper meal deal. No. There's no point. There's no point going in Asda, really. Right. Morrisons. I think I like Morrisons. Morrisons for the vibe, I think. A big Morrisons, S tier. Ant and Dec. Ant and Dec go around Morrisons. Morrisons is such a good... Yes, exactly. Morrisons is good for vibes. You go into Morrisons, you're in the market street. There's fresh bread. There's a salad bar. There's always... The most free samples I've ever had, right, has been at Morrisons. Banned from What do you mean you're banned from Morrisons? The couscous in the salad bar. Yes, the salad bar is good value for money. Morrisons Cafe is the best cafe you can go to. You're right. And this is a deep cut, right? Do you remember when you'd be at the Morrisons checkout as a kid, and then they'd be like, okay, we've scanned all your shopping, that'll be £100, please. Your parents pay. And they're like, hang on a minute. We've got a little something extra. They'd pull out some Disney cards. Frog Friend knows what I'm talking about. Some Disney cards. Some Disney collectible cards. You can't get that anywhere else. Let me pull this up. Morrisons Disney cards. Yes! Morrisons magical Mickey Mouse moments. Morrisons Disney cards. These were awesome. Friendship 90, Courage 84, Leadership 80. Leadership 80, I would not take orders from Goofy. I don't know, I think the numbers are a bit skewed, but still. These were epic. Lidl used to do these little squishy, sticky suction cup toys. That sounds disgusting. I got Disney cards at Sainsbury's, you're lying. Did you? Sainsbury's Disney... No. Nah, what? They did them at Sainsbury's as well? No, but they're just copying Morrisons, though. Morrisons did it first. Morrisons #1 for the vibes. Ant and Dec at Morrisons. It's just the best. Alongside Aldi. Me and my family always go to Morrisons for a big Christmas Eve shop. And that's one of the best, that's one of the highlights of the seasons. I want to live at Morrisons. Anyway, we've got Poundland. Now, about 10 years ago, this would have been quite high because you went in there and everything was £1. But that's not true anymore. It's just a cheap shop. And not even very cheap. So I'm going to probably put it in like D tier. Gives me an headache. Poundland's somewhere you go because it's just there. Well, you don't even really need to go in. Poundland's horrid. It's one of them places that gives me an headache, like a busy Primark or something like that. It's like it has a cheap meal deal. I would not trust a Poundland meal deal. Absolutely not. I would not. I don't know. I guess there's nothing technically different, but I just wouldn't get a meal deal from Poundland. My local Poundland got closed down. Well, speaking of closed down, Pound World. Now, we have watched a little bit of Pound Shop Wars on this channel. We know the struggles that the Pound World workers went through. The Pound Shop Wars of the early 2000s. It weren't a joke. But still, they shut down. Shut down tier. I think Poundland's next. Name a bigger rivalry. These two. And Poundland won. I used to steal your Lucozade from there because you can steal them very obviously and they didn't care and it was right next to the door. Oh, fucking... Oh, I wouldn't be admitting that in here. I would not be admitting that in here. Poundland's just so boring. It is. It's a boring shop. It had a gimmick. It had a thing. It had a theme. Everything's £1 and it just got rid of it. So what's the point? It doesn't need to be a thing anymore. I'll change your name. Jack Fulton's Foods. Now, this one's very niche. I'd hazard a guess that most people in here haven't been to Fulton's Foods. Nevo streams sometimes remind me of the most mind-numbingly boring shows my grandparents watch about the most futile and niche topics. What are you on about? Isn't Fulton... Okay, shut up. That's horrible. Jack Fulton's. Is that still a thing? I feel like it's not still a thing. Yeah, my streams are sometimes like Channel 5, aren't they? In the south of Ireland, Poundland is called Deals with a Z, and it's genuinely so expensive. Deals with a Z. Fulton's is a freezer shop. I think it's a northern thing. I think it might have shut down. We used to have a Netto near us, and I miss it. I put flowers down where the Netto used to be. I'm the only person who still does that. But I really miss it. Yeah, Jack Fulton's is gone. He's long gone. It used to be a freezer shop. That's where... Oh. That's where... Oh, my God. Everything's playing at once. Shut up! This music will not stop. Stop! Can you hear it? Wait, you can't even hear this. What is going on? Oh, yeah, you can. Stop! Stop! Oh my God, shut up! Where is it? Doki Doki Literature Club. I've just turned it down, it's not stopping. Stop! It will not stop. No, I know it's good, but I mean, I can't just have it. It's Monica! Mate, this is actually awful. It's Monica! Follow that tune! Hold on. Sorry, everything's going wrong today. Okay, I stopped it. Monica harassing with the music. Right. Sorry about that, everyone. I'm really sorry. And now... Oh. Okay. We're back. Heron Foods. Oh, what I was going to say was... Jack Fulton's is where all the people who used to sell sweets at school used to go and buy their sweets and pop from Jack Fulton's, because it used to be wholesale, and they get everything in for cheap, and then they'd be able to flog it at school for like a 50% markup. But yeah, anyway, who's your favourite bird in DLC? Well, I think you mean who's my favourite respectable young lady in DDLC, and I'd probably say Natsuki. Heron. Heron is still around, and it's alright, I guess. Home Bargains. I like the funny guy who stands outside, the funny policeman. It is quite good. You can't do a big shop at Home Bargains though. Who shops for food at Home Bargains? Yeah, this is what I mean. Like, you get like toiletries and chocolate from Home Bargains, and that's about it. But there's a vegetable aisle in my local one, and I don't see anyone. I never see anyone buying veggies from Home Bargains. You can buy like birthday candles and L plates from Home Bargains. Mine's got a freezer section. What? Lucky you. My mum gets baked goods from Home Bargains. What? That's insane. I'd put it on like C tier. Iceland. A lot of people say that it's the goat of freezer shops. The certified goat of freezer shops. I always used to sponsor I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, and there used to be really cool party foods adverts that used to get me raring to go. We used to get party food from Iceland for New Year's. Well, it's called Iceland. Exactly. It's where the ice is. I'd say Iceland's pretty good. Like, as good as... maybe A tier. Iceland is crap. No, I don't think so. I think Iceland's good. It serves a purpose. Iceland's going. Exactly, suddenly, Seymour. Exactly. I go there to pick up birds because it's where all the mums go. Spa is high just because of nostalgia factor, Duckton. Which might not be fair, but whatever. It's fine. That's why mums go to Iceland, exactly. Is that Spa? Fairly sure that's corner shop. It's there for nostalgia purposes. Right. Co-op. Co-op's, yeah. Co-op's like as good as Asda. I feel like Co-op and Asda are like Bonnie and Clyde of the supermarket universe. This is such a shit list. Who thinks this is a shit list? It's C at least. What? Why do people think this is a bad list? What's bad about this list? Co-op is S based on principle. What? I didn't realise there were so many Co-op fanboys here. Co-op's like it's too expensive to be a cheap shop, not expensive enough to be like a good shop. It's just like shite. And it has a shit meal deal as well. The only good thing I've bought in Co-op is a family-sized trifle, which I ate all in one sitting once. That was New Year's Eve. But yeah, anyway, yeah. I'm going to move Sainsbury's up to A tier. I think Sainsbury's might be A tier. Right, Marks and Spencer. Now, can I be honest? I don't think I've really ever bought anything from Marks and Spencer. Maybe wine. I've bought wine from Marks and Spencer. I've never really bought anything from Marks and Spencer. You disgust me. Actually, no. I bought some suit trousers from Marks and Spencer for a shirt for an event. The sushi. Oh, you can tell who's a Tory in this chat. I've also never ever set foot in a Waitrose. I'm working class, guys. M&S is a better version of Waitrose. S tier. Of course, Tora's screaming S tier. S tier. S tier. I've never been. I'm gonna do a tier that says never been. I appreciate that this tier list might not be to everyone's tastes. I do appreciate that. But also, this is my personal experience. Marks and Spencer is genuinely good value for some items. Like what, Tora? Like what? Waitrose is mega Tory, but you get free coffee. You get free coffee? It's cheap as chips sometimes. What kind of things can you get that's good from Waitrose and Marks and Spencer's? That's good value. My mum works for M&S, so she gets discounts. Also, the bakery items are delicious. I don't know. I've never been. Tomato and mascarpone sauce from M&S is so good. All right, Packnoloids. All right, Tesco. Okay. The club card is a bit deceptive, but then you get a club card and it's like it doesn't matter anymore. The meal deals. I think Morrisons has better meal deals than Tesco. It has bigger sandwiches at Morrisons. I don't know if that's just my skewed perception, but Morrisons has better meal deals. Better quality. Tesco, but like at the same time, like Tesco is the supermarket. Tesco has become the supermarket of the UK. When you think of supermarket, you think of Tesco. And yeah. And at lunchtime, at like 12 o'clock, everyone comes out of their offices and swarms the Tesco's. They're not swarming the Asdas, they're not swarming the Icelands, they're not swarming the Jack Fultons, they're swarming the Tesco's. Remember when Big Tesco was the thing? Yeah, Big Tesco used to be the place to go. Maybe, okay, I think it is S tier. This is my S tier 3. I don't think my S tiers are controversial. I don't know why people are saying this is a bad list. I don't think this is controversial at all. Slough Big Tesco is very unsafe. Who's been to the Big Tesco in Hull, in the shopping centre? Because I went in there and I felt like I was going through a time machine, let me tell you. It had like the old signage, the old logos, the old flooring. It felt like I went into a time machine. To the 2000s. Aldi's not too high. Once you understand what Aldi's doing, once you understand what the vision is with Aldi, then you'll understand. Lower than Spa. Lower Spa, and then we're talking. Spa, okay, Spa could be anywhere. Spa could be in Never Been, because I've only ever been to Spa like once in a Haven holiday site. It's there for nostalgia purposes. Spa occupies the same space in my mind as Papa John's. Papa John's I've only ever been to in a Haven holiday site. And I rate it very highly because it was just a great experience. Taking your Papa John's pizza back to the caravan with your Spa milk and your Spa pork pies. Spa is don't let anyone trick you. No, I'm not moving anything. I'm not letting chat influence me. This is my list, guys. Sorry. Rank UK fast food places. Oh, the thing is, I'm not a big fast food eater. I'm not a big supermarket goer. I'm not a big fast food eater. I just don't do it, guys. I just don't do anything. Oh, forgot you're a milk freak. What? Sorry? Eh? Do you do anything? Okay, would the fast food places one be interesting? Fast food. Okay, right. Okay. Oh, these are all American though. Hold on. Wait, but it says UK. Oh, hang on. Wait, this is a good list. Hold on. Wait. Okay. 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 This is a good list. A lot of these I didn't even know existed in the UK. But still. Okay. Can we... What is Trumpetfy? Right, okay. Now, Reese real account. You're right. I've been to Beefeater once and it was terrible. Maybe the worst restaurant experience I've ever had. And I thought I was the only one. I went to a Beefeater, I think it was my last day before going to university, and it was, the entire family agreed, it wasn't good. And I was well excited. So it's going to go in disgusting. I've been to Beefeater once and it made me puke. How could it be so bad? I didn't realise it was a universal experience that Beefeater was bad. And I've been to a Beefeater and they've said, oh, we don't have any tables, you're going to have to wait for 7 hours. Like, what, I'm going to sit here and wait and bite my toenails for 7 hours, am I? Oh, I love Tim Hortons. I've never actually been to Tim Hortons. I'll get the ones I've never been to out of the way. I don't know what this is. Creams. I've never been to Creams. I've never been to Ed's. Never been to Gourmet Burger Kitchen. Have I been to Prezzo? What's Prezzo again? I feel like I probably have been to Prezzo. I've never been to Shake Shack. Never been to Table. I'd never even heard of that. Never been to Wimpy. Prezzo is for Tories. I feel like I have been to Prezzo, but I don't remember it well enough to comment. Alright. And I've never been to Chop Walk. Okay. Where's Millie's Cookies? Is Millie's Cookies that thing that's always at the train station and there's like these big honking giant cookies that give you diabetes by just looking at it behind the glass? Because I've never ever in my entire life seen anyone buy anything from there. And I used to walk past that every single day coming home from work, and I never saw a single person buying anything from there. Hey, my name's Millie Lamau. Do you have cookies? I don't know how it's in business. And you look at them and you're like, clearly it must have been sitting out for ages, or it must be like painted with like some kind of preservative glue, like maybe PVA or something. It just looks right. It just looks wrong. Does anyone buy them? I've never seen it happen. I've never seen anyone make a purchase from there. They look sugary. They look dry. They look like they'd fall apart like a sandcastle if you tried to bite into it. I get one every birthday. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm ruining your birthday treat there, but still. I buy them near weekly. Are they nice? I've never had one, to be fair. Maybe they are nice. I don't know. Brewers Fair. I have been to a Brewers Fair. I used to go to Brewers Fair a lot with my family. I don't really remember it that well. I feel like they're just like, okay. Okay. Burger King. Now, some of the best fast food... guys, did you know that I've been to Amsterdam? I don't go to Burger King very often, but I had an Amsterdam Burger King, and it was absolutely bloody wonderful. I thought it was amazing. It was some of the best fast food I've ever had, and they had onion rings. I had onions rings with it. And then I spent £2 to have a shit in the Amsterdam Burger King toilets. £2. They're elite, honestly. As someone that used to work in another cookie shop, Batched. Oh, mate, I think Batched is the one that I'm talking about, actually. Sorry about the Millie's slander. I don't think I've ever seen Millie's, really. Was it in the red light? No, it was near... It was near where I put all the Nevo1st stickers. If you don't know, in December I went to Amsterdam, and I put Nevo1st QR code stickers everywhere. And we actually got some Amsterdam people join, and then they started spewing like white nationalist slogans, so we had to ban them. So it wasn't a very successful advertising campaign. Anyway, what am I talking about? I'm talking about Burger King. I only ever go to Burger King if I'm like traveling. Like I went to Burger King in an airport, or like in America, and we stole some nuts from the airport Burger King in America. Don't tell anybody. It's like, I feel like it's good. I feel like Burger King's good. Right? I don't know. Okay, Domino's. Now, okay, I'm ranking Domino's if you go on a Tuesday. Because you can't... There's no point... If you go to Domino's and buy something on any other day but other than a Tuesday, on a 2 for Tuesday, then you're getting scammed. It's far too expensive. My soundboard's fucking up, as usual. It's playing like 2 things at once. Barbecue meat feast. No, I hate barbecue based. Don't come at me with this barbecue based shite. I hate barbecue based. What I get from Domino's is a chicken and sweet corn pizza, and the cookies are really good. If you strike a deal with Domino's, they're really good. But if you're just buying Domino's and you're like, oh yeah, put that in the cart, suddenly you're paying £100 for 2 pizzas and some wedgies. They don't even have chips. So I'd say average. It has a certain taste, Domino's, and like it has a very distinct taste. And after a while, you're like, you have to keep eating, like you said. Remember? And what is it? Garlic dip. That's really nice. I feel like everyone's gonna hate me after I do these tier lists. Garlic dip. What am I talking about? Is it garlic and herb? I can't remember. The big dip. Yes, the one that Niv the Div's always coming over. You're a big dip. Mate, I'm gonna punch you in the face. You're ugly. Okay, Five Guys. Okay, I've been to Five Guys a few times. It's very expensive. We can't ignore the price. It's very expensive. But it is... The food that they make is unbelievably good. I think it's great. And they give out free peanuts. Who thought of that? I had a Reese's milkshake from Five Guys, and it was one of the most indulgent and delicious things I've ever drank. And the best part was, I was visiting London, and I got the meal for free with work. It was great. I like Five Guys. I had it in Disneyland Paris. That was great. But it was, mate. It was delicious. I love having Five Guys. And they put extra chips in the bag because they know it's really expensive. The freestyle drinks fountain is insanely good. Hey, why isn't Wingstop on here? Where's Wingstop? I'm gonna add Wingstop. I'm gonna add Toby's and Wingstop after. Let me write down which ones I want to add. Toby's, Wingstop. Right. Anyway, I'd put Five Guys. If it weren't for the price, it'd be S tier. But it's quite expensive. I've been to Chick-fil-A once. I went with Conan and Casey actually. And Queen Alien. Chick-fil-A sauce. I've been to Popeyes once, but my Popeyes experience was not very good because I was eating it next to a baby who'd shat its nappy, so I could taste the baby shit. So it was not a fair assessment of Popeyes. No, I couldn't actually taste the baby shit, but I could smell it, and it was crying, and it was packed, and it took ages, and it wasn't a good experience. I'm sure if I had it again, I'd have a different opinion, but Popeyes is next to baby shit in my mind. Excuse me, sorry. Anyway, good eats. Five Guys is a good eat. Frankie and Benny's. Oof. Oh, I need to put TGI Fridays on the list. TGI Fridays. Frankie and Benny's. Nah. No, I don't. I think it's disgusting. I think it's kind of disgusting. Oh, TGI is on. Is it? Oh, it is. Okay, yeah, sorry. No, Frankie and Benny's is on the same tier as Beefeater for me. I don't think it has anything really like. I wouldn't go to Frankie and Benny's for something. I wouldn't be like. Yeah, it's freezer spaghetti. It's freezer spaghetti. How bloody dare you? It's below average. Frankie and Benny's meals are below average. And I remember one of my... I've only been a few times, but one time they were playing the same Beefeater as Lang. Shut up, Conan. You're the only person in my chat who said that. As soon as Beefeater came up, everyone was like, no, shit. Everyone was. But one of the only times I've been to Frankie and Benny's, they were playing the Shirley Bassey song, the Hey Big Spender. They played it like over and over and over again, like on loop. And it was really stressful. And also the food's not good. So yeah. Frankie and Benny is incredible. Your name is Microwavable Fish Pie. That's your name on Twitch. I'm not going to come to you for culinary opinions. Shirley Bassey on loop. They had Shirley Bassey on loop for some reason. The same song. But anyway. Greg's. Right. I'm sure no one in this chat is going to differ with me when I say that Greg's... It's at the top. So shit, I hate Greg's. What are you talking about? Greg's is great. You've always got room for a Greg's. It's got everything you want. I've never had a Greg's toasty, but the chicken bakes, steak bakes, sausage rolls. They invented all of these things. And the sandwiches are good. And the desserts. I went into Greg's on my birthday. I got a free Belgian bun. And the old woman was so sweet. And when it's Christmas, you know it's Christmas when you have your first bite of a festive bake. And a festive bake's the only thing that's ever made my piss smell. Which is a fact that most old gents will know. So yeah, Greg's is all of that to say, Greg's is number one. And I do want to do a stream where I tier list everything from Greg's and I have everything. If you love Greg's, you don't have a local bakery. No, well, if you work in an office and you go outside and there's a Greg's there, you're going to go to Greg's. And if you've got the Greg's app, every 10 things you buy, you get a free thing. Festive bakes make me feel sick because of that story. Wait, really? What? My piss stories made you hate festive bakes? It's not really... How? I had a festive bake at work. I ate it up. I was like, delicious. As usual, a festive bake goes down like a treat. Then I went to the urinal. I had a piss, and this was hours later, and I could smell festive bake, and I was like, oh my god. My piss smells like Greg's festive bake. Thanks, Chubby Rhodes, for following. People who don't like Greg's Pizza are former private school student. People who don't like Greg's are LARPers. It's like, you know what? I'm going to say it. It's the same people who say, I don't like the Beatles, all their music sounds the same. Like, you're obviously lying. Right, Harvester. I used to absolutely love the Harvester. The only reason, really, you go to Harvester is because of the salad bar. The salad bar is exceptional. The free little bowls of salad, you could get as much as you want. The bread and the little tubs of butter. But then you come to the main, and I don't know about you. I don't know. I feel like Harvester used to be good, but now I think it's fallen off. Harvester was where we went for my birthdays as a kid. Yeah, no, same. I've had loads of Harvester birthdays as a child. My first steak was at a Harvester, I think. I'd imagine Harvester is like Olive Garden. Harvester is like, I feel like it's fallen off because I think I went to the Harvester in Meadowall and I got food poisoning. But I feel like it's very easy for me to get food poisoning for some reason. Salad, what a bunch of boat. No, actually, it gains points for the salad bar. Because if I could just go in there and eat the salad bar, I'd be very content. I wouldn't need a main. And I tried to recreate it at home and it just didn't hit the same. Hungry Horse. Hungry Horse, I thought this was like Green King. Hungry Horse is Green King, right? Hungry Horse is like the same as Harvester, I feel like. But it doesn't have a salad bar. God, I'm so hungry I could eat her. Never heard of it. There's one in Frenchgate. What's Hungry Horse? It's just like a restaurant and you go and you order on the app and you come out with like some pub classics and stuff. No one has ever said, I fancy a Hungry Horse tonight. No, you are right. No one leaves the house for a Hungry Horse. You know? No one leaves the house. No one puts their coat on. No one gets dressed up. No one gets dressed up and puts some lippy on to go to Hungry Horse, do they? It's like a chain pub, but they all have different names. Yeah, I thought it was just like a Green King. No one's ever said that. No, you're right. You're right. Yeah. Bland, usually disappointing food. Yeah, okay, yeah, it can go there. Caspers. I've been to Caspers once, but my local shut down. Caspers is like, if you don't know, it's like a dessert place. They do like smoothie, like milkshakes, brownies and shit. It's basically like overpriced sweets and stuff. It sounds and looks like a nightclub. It kind of looks like a nightclub in there when you go in. I'd say probably average. I had a Bakewell milkshake from in there. Caspers is so shit, it's funny. I've had it once in my life. But yeah, anyway. KFC. Next time you have KFC chips, think about this, right? This changed my entire perception of reality. The new KFC chips, they taste like chicken-flavoured crisps. And then you'll never be able to eat them the same again. Because I hate chicken flavor. They taste like chicken sensations. But other than the chips, I don't like the chips. But I do like KFC. I'm a KFC fan. I'm going to move Burger King down. I might even add a tier. I might even go as far as to add a tier. I'm gonna make it so that it's like letters. Because I don't think these accurately describe my thoughts and feelings. D. F. So, I feel like it's going to be quite hard to get an F. KFC is dirty, I need to have a shower after. I don't agree. I don't agree with that. You can get, like, anything you want. You can get anything you want from KFC. You can get a rice box. Yeah. Yeah, Luma, have you ever enjoyed anything? You're like, I hate KFC, I hate Greggs. Bloody, what the hell? I think KFC, the batter is absolutely delicious, and I hope the Colonel gives me the recipe. I've written Toby Carvery down on my list of things to add to the list at the end, Alice. I'm surprised it's not on this list. The Zinger. What does everyone else get from KFC? I get the Zinger meal. I do rate KFC gravy. I like KFC gravy a lot. Okay, someone said it doesn't deserve an S. You're right, it doesn't deserve an S. I don't know what I was thinking there. A tier. Okay, McDonald's. McDonald's is like, I don't know. I do like McDonald's. You go into McDonald's, you know what you're going to get. You're not going to be blown away. I don't think it's shit. I think it is the I think it's like the average. I think it's above. I think B. B's fine. It's an easy choice. And has everyone here seen my I think there's something wrong with my computer. Okay, let's just get through this and then I'll end. No, I've not been on my PC all day. I've barely been on it, actually. I came up, I put my headphones on to start streaming. I was like, oh my god, it's only bloody coming out of one ear. I need to buy new headphones. I need a new chair. I need to fix my thing. I need to buy the tongues of her Lego. Current poll, go bed. Okay, let me just finish this. Nando's. Nando's has fallen off. It used to be good. Last time I went... Oh, do you know what happened last time I went to Nando's? I don't know if I even, like, mentioned this. But last time I went to Nando's, we went in and they said we don't have any chicken. We only have chicken burgers. We sat down and ate anyway, but it was shit. The Nando's sauce is good. I always rejoice when there's Nando's sauce in the fridge. But yeah, other than that, C tier. Papa John's. I've had Papa John's once in my life. It's a similar story to Spa. It's a nostalgic place. I've only ever had it at Haven Holidays, bringing a Papa John's pizza back to the caravan. Very nostalgic. And when I had it about 15 years ago, it was great. B tier. Pizza Express. Now this is one that I've not had very much as well, but I had Pizza Express on my last day working at Channel 4. My manager said, Nevo. Well, he didn't say Nevo, but he said, let's go to Pizza Express to celebrate. I was like, absolutely. He was like, have you got the app? I was like, no. I installed the app. There's a spinny wheel, and every time you open the app, you get free dough balls. Every time. Now, there is some distractors. As people are saying, Pizza Express is very closely associated with Prince Andrew. Which is not a good look. Also, Pizza Express, the actual I think it's fine. It's fine. It's like... I'm going to move some of this down. I'm going to move Brewers Fayre down. I'm going to move Caspers down. Yeah, that seems right. That's right. C tier. I haven't had dough balls in ages. I went to Pizza Express on a school trip and it was shite. I've never been to the Pizza Express in Woking, and also I don't swear. Pizza Express dough balls are better than sex. I don't think... Oh, Harvester moved down. This seems right. This looks right. Maybe even... Carvery's coming, don't worry. Now, okay, this is one of my most... I don't know if this is going to be an unpopular opinion with Pizza Hut. It's shit. It's actively bad. The salad bar doesn't have as many options as the Harvester. Really shit. Very, very overpriced. Can you sing the song? I didn't even realise there was a Pizza Hut song. Pizza Hut song. Never heard it. You and your pissing salad bars. The salad bar's important, okay? The salad bar's the best part of Harvester. In Pizza Hut, all they have at the pissing salad bar is a couple of veggies and then just like nacho stuff. Pizza Hut, a Pizza Hut. Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. Pizza Hut, a Pizza Hut, Kentucky Fried Chicken, a Pizza Hut. Rizzo tried to get in contact for them at the Nevies, with them at the Nevies, and they said, we're not doing it unless there's a stage. Shut up. The last thing they've done is gay pride at Lincoln in like 2021. They're not above the Nevies. But anyway... The ice cream machine. And I went to Pizza Hut with my friend a couple of years ago, and we had the word search placemats, and we had like loads of them, a big stack of word search placemats, and we were like, I have the speedrun world record of the Pizza Hut word search. We were seeing how fast we could do it, which is a fun little day out. But anyway, I mean, it doesn't matter. I don't really put too much stock in the ice cream machine or the word searches. And the crayons. If the pizza's shit, you go to Pizza Hut for pizza and it's shit, so F tier. Pret. Yo Sushi's here. I'm gonna tier list it, Casey, don't worry. I know you like a Yo Sush. Okay, Pret a Manger is Tory place. I have been here. What can you say about Pret a Manger? I think the sandwiches that I've had from Pret are nice, but overpriced, and I could make it at home better. So probably a C tier. They do decent coffee from what I hear. I pressed ad time. Don't worry, I pressed ad time. I just didn't announce it. Guys, you should be seeing an ad. Okay, Subway. Right, Subway gets a lot of hate. A lot of the time from people in America. I don't know if Subway in America is different, but I really like Subway. I'm a big Subwayer. I like Subway. It's a massive treat. Subway's alright, yeah. No, I think it's more than alright. I really like Subway. You can... What's your go-to at Subway? Oh, I always get hearty Italian bread. I get... Oh, I don't know. I get a different thing every time. I always go for the honey mustard sauce. I always get it toasted, obviously. So any kind of combination of two different meats, cheese, and with the vegetables, I get too much. I get lettuce, olives, peppers, tomatoes, honey mustard sauce. But the thing is, like, and the cookies. Greg Bakes are not better than Subway. That is wrong. You've been propagandized. Subway's probably high A tier. High A tier. The cookies. Delicious. Subway is an F tier for me. What are you talking about? How can Subway be F tier? You make the sandwich. You decide what goes in the sandwich. If you're eating a Subway and you're like, this tastes like shit, it's your fault. I don't like sandwiches. Dedicated Loomer, I'd love to see you do a list like this, because everything just been F tier apart from Chicken and Rice Kingdom. Yeah, exactly. My brother in Christ, you make the sandwich. But what you don't make is the cookie. How is that a stupid argument? Whatever. I'm not taking your rage bait. Right, TGI Fridays. I'll say... Oh, why is Frankie and Benny's there? Frankie and Benny's F. TGI Fridays is Frankie and Benny's if it was 20% better. That's it. I don't know what Wilds is. TGI's isn't F. It isn't quite F. I could go to tell you, it didn't shut down. There's a couple. A lot of them shut down. Like, the vast majority of them, I believe, shut down. There's still a couple dotted around here and there. I could go in TGI Fridays and have a meal and come out without food poisoning, which gives it a D tier. Right, Wagamama's. Oh, Wagamama's is a bright treat. Imagine going to the cinema and then at the end you come out and you say, where are we going to eat? We're going to Wagamama's. Oh my word. Yes, A tier. Wagamama's is great. Never been. You should go. I recommend it. And they're really fast with the food. The thing about, like, oh, we bring out food at different times is a great thing, because you don't have to wait for your dad's bloody hot pot or whatever. I don't know. But they just bring out your food when it's ready, and that's genius. My listing just chatting. Oh my god. Get ready for the worst thing you've ever seen, everybody. This is dedicated Loomer's list. This is ridiculous. Actually, it's not that bad. You're right. Greg's in disgusting is stupid. So contrarian. Other than that, it's like, okay, fine. You need to get out more, I think, maybe. You've never been to a Wetherspoons! We're moving on to... Okay, we're going to Wetherspoons now. Right. Now, there's nothing here that says we're only going by the food, alright? If Wetherspoons was purely just a food restaurant, it'd be quite low. But because of Wetherspoons is like what it is, I'm gonna put it in S tier. I enjoy going to Wetherspoons a lot. It's S tier. D tier food, but it's about the experience. No, we're not. Okay, yeah, we're not. Yeah, if it was only the food, if Wetherspoons was like, if there was a prohibition in Wetherspoons, It'd go down here. You don't go for a meal at Wetherspoons. You don't put lipstick on to go to Wetherspoons for a meal and then leave. But as an experience, like if you go to a new place, you always go to the Wetherspoons. It's important. And like before a night out, you go to Wetherspoons. And we're forgetting everybody about disco spoons. Disco spoons is a real thing that exists. Wrong! Microwave for fish pie is like, wrong, wrong! What do you mean wrong? Disco spoons. Yes, and I've never seen anyone doing cocaine in, like, a Frankie and Benny's bathroom, but I have seen someone doing cocaine in a Wetherspoons bathroom. Yo Sushi. Right, I'm going to Yo Sushi next week. That'll be fun. I'm very excited for it. Yo Sush. Yes, in your reflection. What? No, I wasn't doing cocaine in the Wetherspoons bathroom. It is a little bit overpriced for what it is. Where's chat's invite? Well, actually, some people in chat are going. Casey's going to Yo Sushi with me. And others. It's, just docs. I'd put it in B tier. Yo Sushi. It's a good day out. And I think Joe Florby is coming as well, yeah. I've never been to a Yo Sushi. The one where I live shut down. That's a shame. It's a good experience getting the little bowls off the conveyor belts. I don't like that the small price vary in price depending on where in the country you are. That doesn't affect me because I've only ever been to one location. Right, Zizzy's is like, okay. Miller & Carter. I'm a big fan of Miller & Carter. I like Miller & Carter. They do good steaks. And good cocktails. And good starters. You can't wear jeans there. Yeah, you can. What do you mean you can't wear jeans there? I've only worn jeans in Miller & Carter. It has a dress code. No, okay, yeah, it does have a dress code. You can't go in like Slazenger joggers. They'll turn you away at the door. But yeah, it's brilliant. Miller & Carter is great. Isn't it like 40 quid? No, not for one meal. If you get like the proper steak, the steak meal that's like the starter and then the steak with a wedge salad, the onion loaf, the tomato, the choice of side, I usually get new potatoes. I usually get a Long Island iced tea as well. And what dressing does everyone get on their wedge salad? I get a blue cheese dressing. Hello, Liverpool lover, new Liverpool lover, new lemon. Thank you, I appreciate that. I don't like sushi, but I love the idea of train track on food. I like sushi a lot. I'm a big fan of sushi. It's very refreshing. Right, okay, now we've got some last minute additions, which incredulously weren't on the original list. I don't know why. I don't know what this list maker has against Toby Carvery. But I'm gonna install these PNGs right now and I'll add them. Post haste. Wingstop. Okay. Wingstop. Thank you for following. I appreciate that. I hope you enjoyed the Chinese leader video. Well, you said you did. I'm glad. I enjoyed it as well. I'm installing the Chick-fil-A logo. Any more that I'm missing, everyone? Cosmos. Is that a thing other than... Oh. Cosmos is that all-you-can-eat buffet, right? With all the different types of meal. I've never been to Tim Hortons. Chopsticks, that's a shout. Slim Chickens. Oh yeah, I have been to Slim Chickens. Slim Chickens. What like the logo's so like trying to be cool. Like the logo's like someone's first ever D&D character where they're like, I'm an epic raven in a cool hat. Right, any more that I need? Build shit character. Giggling Squid, I've never been. Wendy's, oh, I've never been to the UK Wendy's. Oh, I know, what's the Jollibee? Oh. Does anyone here like Jollibee? Taco Bell. You're right. Taco Bell. Never been to... I don't know what Zaza Bazaar is. Okay. Let me add all these. For some reason, the Taco Bell didn't add. Bear with me, guys. Right. Pound Bakery! Oh my god, okay, yeah. Pound Bakery. Yeah, cheers, Queen Alien. She pound on my bakery till I chicken bake. Right, okay. Jollibee. I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion, but it's one that I've voiced many times. And I'll stick Pets at Home there. Because I have eaten at Pets at Home. Right. I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion, but I have voiced it many times. Jollibee is the worst fast food I've ever eaten in my entire life. Oh, so unbelievably horrible. And I don't understand where the fandom is. It was shit. I was looking in the window. I walked past it every day at work, and I was like, oh my god, wouldn't it be wonderful to have pasta, fast food pasta? It's Heinz from a can. What is it, burgers? It's chicken, and you can get pasta. The big thing is you can get pasta. Is it big with, what, it's big with like, Filipinos, yes. And the only people you see in there are Filipino people, and it's, I don't know why. What's the big idea? I don't like Jollibee. It's slop. It's shit. And that's not racist. It's a Filipino brand or whatever. It's a big... Yeah, it's a Filipino restaurant. I'm just saying, the only people who like it are Filipinos. Which is fine, but I'm not Filipino. I don't know what relevancy that really has, but still, it's shit. I don't like it. I tasted it. It was horrible. That is true, Frog Friend. That is true. No, I'm not saying... I'm just saying it's bad. My local Jollibee is managed by a 14-year-old. Yeah, and they have child slavery. So, Slim Chickens. I actually quite enjoyed my Slim Chickens food, but it was for... We took it out into the food hall to eat it, and they don't give you napkins at Slim Chickens. I don't know if this is like everything in every restaurant, but they don't give you napkins. They have a roll of kitchen towel in the middle of the tables that you have to do that, like roll it around. So when I had chicken all over my hand, the chicken sauce and shit, I had to go into the restaurant, like look for napkins. I had to get some pissing kitchen towel off one of the tables, bring it out and wipe my hands. Just, you're not special. It's like, it's giving like millennial burger joint with that shit. So, like, but I did enjoy it. The sauce just tastes like any like signature sauce. The Slim Chicken sauce, just like any old like Chick-fil-A sauce or like whatever burger sauce, special burger sauce. The S&P isn't still up, but it will be. We're starting a new one next week, so get excited for that. Lick your fingers, stop being so uptight. Lick my fingers and then go clothes shopping, wiping my fingers all over bloody. It's not on. Chopsticks. F tier. I've had chopsticks once. It was in Liverpool, and it was quite expensive. I was like, I'm spending like more money than I'd usually spend here, but it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be a nice Chinese. You get a little box like this, a matchbox of like shitty greasy noodles, shitty greasy chewy chicken, a matchbox. I don't know how they stay open. I don't know how there's one in every major city. Shite. Right. 100 spring rolls and some mash. Yeah, I ordered mash and spring rolls. Can we add IKEA? Do you know what? Yeah, we can. We can. I've added IKEA. Tick. Okay. Chick-fil-A. I've been to Chick-fil-A once. I've never been to Coupland's, though. I had a gingerbread man from Coupland's, like, years ago, and that's about it. Right, I've been to Chick-fil-A. I went to Chick-fil-A with Casey, Conan, and Queen Alien, and Hair HTB. The Chick-fil-A sauce was quite nice. It just tastes like any old burger signature sauce, though, really. And the chicken was nice, so I'd give it a B tier. No, it's not as good as Yo Sushi. C tier. C tier is like average, so like obviously average is gonna have a lot in it. Right. Wingstop. I can't tier list Popeyes. Like I said earlier, I had Popeyes for the first time next to a baby's nappy, so they hate gay guys like you, though. Yeah, but I mean, their chicken's good. Wingstop. Okay. Everyone loves Wingstop. I really like Wingstop. And I found out that the Wingstop sauce that I get is like one of the least popular. I get mango habanero, right? Is that what it's called? And Hawaiian. And I've had a lot of the sauces. I like the blue cheese dip. Wait, why are people saying they don't like Wingstop? What? Hello? Where's this coming from? Why is Mackey's a B tier? I work there, it's racist. It's like above average, it's good. Overrated, no. No, what are you all talking about? You're all obviously getting the wrong sources if you think it's like shit. Maybe it is a little bit overrated. There's some people who absolutely goon to Wingstop, who like say, "Oh my god, Wingstop's the nicest thing I've ever." It's good. It's really good, but it's not like the best thing ever. But still, I take it back. Garlic parmesan from Wingstop is better than sex. I agree. The little pots of blue cheese sauce and dip into your mango habanero chicken in there. Delicious. The sweet potato fries that you can get. Don't get it Wingstop style. Get it with the other stuff. Don't get it Wingstop style. Wingstop style, they put sugar on it. No, don't get that. The thing about Wingstop is, I feel like you need to know what to get. The wait time's quite bad, to be fair. But I don't really... Like, once you've got it, you've got it. Right, Toby Carvery. Okay. Out of everything in this list, I would hazard a guess that I've probably been to... No, I've been to Toby Carvery a lot, especially as a kid. And it's really good value for money. It's some of the best value for money you could get on this list, other than maybe like Wetherspoons, right? You can fill up the plate with as much stuff as you want, and you can even go back for seconds. The Toby jugs, legendary. Someone spat in my gravy at Toby's. That's not my problem. Toby on the logo always creeps me out. What are you on about? Only good value if you're a massive fatty. What are you on about? You don't like a roast dinner. And on Sundays they do lamb. Tasteless slop, tasteless slop. No, what are you talking about? I'm going to put it... I'm S tier. What's your go-to carvery meat? This is the game, okay? With the carvery meat, you can't say, I'll have all three, please. Because then he give you a... If you... Okay. This is what I've noticed. If you say, I'll have all three meats, please, they give you a tiny little sliver of each one. You don't do that, okay? You ask for two. You ask for two. Or if you want to be really cheeky, you say, I'll have beef and gammon, please. And then they give you loads of beef and gammon. And then you're like... And actually, I'll have a bit of turkey as well. So then you get more. Then you get more. If you know how to play Toby Carvery, then you get a great experience. And I'm pretty sure on Sundays they do lamb. Speedrun Toby tricks. If you know the Toby tricks, then you know. I'm not having any of this slander from in chat. Toby Carvery, when you were a kid. You get a whole roast and you can eat as much as you want for about £9. And the massive Yorkshire puddings. And the mac and cheese I don't really rate. But still. Toby Carvery, don't want you to learn this simple trick. I've just told you all how to scam Toby's. I want you to use that information for good. £9... No, that is true. And sometimes even cheaper. Because they do it cheaper on Mondays. Toby Carvery menu. Honestly, it might even be cheaper than £9. I've got £9 in my head, but... Let's see. Our famous Carvery. Does it say the price? It doesn't say the price on this menu. Is a Toby Carvery. Right. This will blow your mind. Typically, £8.49 for a regular plate. And you've had a Toby Carvery breakfast. I've never had a Toby Carvery breakfast. I know, my head's just blown off. I know, right? How do they do it? How do they get away with it? Nothing beats the excitement of going up to the Carvery, man, with your plate. Nothing beats that kind of excitement. You can just go in and get your food, sit down and leave. Nothing beats Taco Bell. Every time I've had it, I've been sick, physically sick. I've had it twice. Each time I've had it, I've thrown up. So, okay, we're IRL streaming Toby. See whose belly bursts first. That'd be so good though as well. Going to Toby Carvery from when the doors open at breakfast time to when it shuts. Having a piss up in Toby Carvery. Yeah, so, sorry. I mean, Taco Bell, maybe people have different experiences, but both times I've had it, I've been sick out of my mouth, so. Pound Bakery. I've had Pound Bakery once, last year, and I had a sausage roll that was, like, chicken tikka masala sausage inside, and it was the most disgusting, like, it wasn't disgusting, it tasted alright, but it made me feel more disgusting than I've ever felt in my entire life. So, purely for that, C tier. D tier. I'm sure they have good stuff in there, but... Okay, Pets at Home. Thing is, I do feel sad when I'm picking out the hamsters, but once you have them, they taste great. The hamsters are lovely, you're right. And and the rabbit as well. Do they do food? Yeah, it's one of them places where you can go in, you can choose, like, yeah, I want that one, that one. I'll have 2 fish and an hamster, please. And you have to wait around a bit. If you know who to ask, they'll bring it out on a big steaming plate. And it is nice. It does make you feel a bit sad, though, so I'm going to go C tier. Then IKEA. For the food in IKEA. It's good value. It's another one where it's good value. IKEA, you go up. If it's a proper good IKEA, and they have the meatballs, hot dogs, and ice cream are so good. And I've never had the ice cream. I've had a hot dog and it wasn't great, but I've never been. I feel like I'm missing out. You are. You only go to IKEA for the food, basically, and also furniture. But who cares? The meatballs, the gravy with mash and peas, and also you can get other stuff as well. You can get salmon, and the lingonberry juice, and the lingonberry jam. For the value for money and the novelty. It's in a furniture shop, for God's sake. I've been to IKEA once just for the food. We didn't even look at the furniture, we just went straight to the restaurant and left. It tastes nice. It's great value. Are we talking about the cafe or the fast food bit? Both. I've never really been to... No, I've eaten an IKEA hot dog once. And they have dime bar, like, cheesecake. Dime bar cheesecake, that's delicious. I'm going to keep on A tier. You can't open... You can't, like... You can't... It doesn't have an equivalent. You can't say, I'm going to open a furniture shop with a restaurant that does Swedish food. Tesco Cafe. I've never been to a Tesco Cafe. I've been to a Morrisons Cafe. And they're nice. They sell it at Co-op too. Yeah, but then you have to take it home and cook it yourself. Turtle Bay. I've been to Turtle Bay once. I don't really remember it. I've had a slug and lettuce botty bee. I had a slug and lettuce botty bee for my birthday. And it was alright. Has anyone had a slug and lettuce botty bee? Gay as hell. I mean... I've never been to K... I'm on about a bottomless brunch. Slag and lettuce, please. Slag. Where's Turtle Bay? I've had it once, I don't really remember. I guess it'd be, like, B tier from what I had. With you there, bottomless, don't make me laugh. Who the hell calls it a body B? Me! That's what it's called, body B. Bro, everyone keeps talking about Zaza Bizarre. It's not a real thing. I've never heard of Zaza Bizarre before. I never heard of Little Chef either. Zaza Bizarre. This is not. Is this a chain or is it just a place in Bristol? I've never been there. No, I've never heard of it. Sorry. The Thomas stream was okay. I've never heard of Little Chef. No. Is it new? Also, a place I want to go is Dave's Hot Chicken. Anyway. And also, I do want to do an IRL stream where I'm sitting outside Binley Mega Chippy from when it opens to when it shuts. And every time I want food, I go to Binley Mega Chippy. There's a... Hang on, I'll show this. As soon as I get my IRL stream set up, which to be fair might be a while because I need to fix my actual setup. But to be fair, I'm rolling in it, so I might... I don't know, I'm just like this kind of person who doesn't like spending money. And every time I buy a Steam game, I refund it. I got given a soft toy of the Little Chef by the staff for free because we were regulars. How embarrassing is that? God. Being regular... What do they even do there? Come to biker first. My first IRL stream... I might have done, yeah. I will be sat here on a little fold-out table with my camera. I'll be sat in front of here. And from when it opens to when it closes. And every time I get hungry, I have to go into Binley Mega Chippy, order something, and walk out and sit down and eat it. And the thing is, there's loads to explore around it. Like, we could go to Toby's for a bit. Toby Carvery next to a Binley Mega Chippy is mega. Mega! It's amazing. Like, why does no one talk about the fact that there's a Toby Carvery right next to it? I had a poo in the Tesco near it. You had a poo in a Tesco? That's crazy. But there's also Binley Sandwich Bar. Binley News. If you want all the news about Binley Mega Chippy, you go to Binley News, obviously. Staying in Binley Mega Chippy for 24 hours gone wrong. Do you think if I did that, they'd come out and tell me to move? It's a viral place, though. They should expect this kind of thing. Part 2 is Rebecca's Chinese. Yes. But why would they do that, though? After how long do you think they'd tell me to move? Only eating from the Binley Strip for 24 hours. That is sick, though! The Binley Strip. So, for breakfast, we have a Toby Carvery breakfast buffet. For lunch, we have a Binley Mega Chippy munch box. And then for dinner, we have a Binley sandwich bar, sausage Sammy. And then for entertainment, we look at the newspapers and we can have some Dragon's Breath from Binley News. Oh, no, Dragon Soup, I mean. God, your life is so sad. What do you mean? That sounds sick. That is a 200 viewer stream. And I can get a haircut from Betty Boop. I can get like a Michelle Visage bob or something. Trekking to Binley Mega Chippy in commentary to appease my 100 viewers challenge. Exactly. That sounds like a wonderful day out. And if I get kicked out, if they tell me to move along, if they tell me to sling my hook, I can just go exploring in Binley. Like, I can take a look at the graffiti. Check the phone number. I'm not going to ring the Binley sandwiches. Just Molotov it, and if I ask you to move. I'm not Molotoving Binley Mega Chippy. That's like Molotoving the Louvre or fucking Big Ben. Kenyan Medical Centre. I don't know why we're just looking at Binley. I love all this. Such fun family entertainment. Me and my kids enjoying sitting down to watch all together, says Karen. Thanks, Karen. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Just check the number. Okay. This better be worth it. Like, if the joke is that it says 6-7, I'm gonna scream. If it says 6-7 next to Vinley Mega Chippy, there's going to be hell to pay. You're going to have to take off your headphones with the scream that I'm going to let out.
Yoo-hoo! You got a text message.
Flower Sayu.
Oh, I'm okay. I was muted. Hi. Sorry about that. Thank you very much, Peter K, for the £1 and for saying fuck you. I appreciate it. Look at the second recent suggestion. Now, I usually ordinarily wouldn't derail the stream for such a vague request. But sure. Rank UK cities. Okay. I haven't... Okay, sure. We'll fit the theme of the stream. And do UK cities. By the way, I'm going to end soon because this is like giving me an headache. Average body B enjoyer. Wait, where is Wigan in this? Wigan's not here. What the hell? And Biker's not here. Okay. This is going to be so, like, biased. And also, I've barely been to any of these. Never been to Bath. Oh, haven't you, Nevo? I wouldn't have been able to guess, considering how bad you smell. The game I was planning on playing was Toy Story 3 for the for the Xbox 360. I did have a game, but this is giving me, like, my headphones are broke. Oh, fuck that. What? That would have been epic. Okay, never been to Bath, never been to Belfast, never been to Birmingham. I've been to Brighton once, but it was, like, for a work thing, so I didn't really get to explore. I was in... What's that, like, posh pub that's, like, a members-only thing? And I got to go on, like, a zip line. So, yeah, that was okay. Average Harry lives there. Tommy Innit lives there. Wilbur Sut lives there. Never been to Bristol, never been to Cambridge, never been to Coventry. This is such a boring list, Nevo. I know, because I guess I've not been to any of these places. Edinburgh. Edinburgh's sweet. I've only been to, like, central Edinburgh, though, where it's, like, the castle, which is fun. And then you go up to the castle and it's, like, Harry Potter shop, whiskey shop, tartan shop, Harry Potter shop, whiskey shop, tartan shop. Oh, yeah, the photo. Where's the photo? I need to go to bed because I have a job. I've never been to Leicester. What reason could I possibly have to go to Leicester? I don't think every city's on here anyway. There's a picture of me in Edinburgh somewhere. It's a very famous picture. Oh yeah, here it is. This is a good picture actually. Me with the Scottish bagpipe man outside the castle. Actually, there's probably a better one in just chatting that Luma's put in. Oh, it's the same one. Okay. Yeah, there's me. What is that coat? That coat's fine. What do you mean? What's wrong with the coat? Why are you hugging it, you gimp? Because he's my mate. We had a good time. I got to know him. How tall are you? 2 apples tall. No swag whatsoever. What? Sorry, yeah, I was taking the picture next to the bagpipe man thinking this is swaggy. Little gay can't keep his hands off. That's a mod saying that, by the way. Genuinely shocked at how small he was when I met him, says Queen Alien. Queen Alien was, by the way, wearing huge, giant platform shoes the size of bloody tissue boxes. So, obviously, you're going to be taller than me. Flash's coat. Well, I did do a lot of flashing when I was in Edinburgh. I have a photo of you at the arcade and you look so small and cute. Well, put it in, then. Put it in. Hand at crotch level. Shock. Mate. I was not trying to feel up the bagpipe man. Go look at my style boutique suggestion. I don't know. I can't find it. I'm doing this tier list anyway. Right. Should I just rank based on vibes? But I don't know anything about Bath or Belfast or anything. Okay, I can't. Edinburgh is really good. I liked the Christmas market. I went to the Christmas market in Edinburgh. Leeds is great. I like Leeds. Sorry, I like Leeds. I'm a big Leeds fan. I don't think there's anything wrong with Leeds. It gets too much hate. It's an up-and-coming city. It's like, I don't drive, so it seems terrible to drive in. Because central Leeds just is one-way street after one-way street after one-way pissing street. But anyway, Leeds train station is great. Can't park anywhere, mate. No, but that's only central Leeds, and I don't care, because I don't drive yet. I can soon, though. I'll probably change my opinion once I can drive. Up and coming, how long's Leeds been about? It's up and coming, it's new. Central Leeds. Well, okay, if you're walking around Central Leeds, it's fine. And I can only walk, I can't drive. But I can soon. I'm bringing my lesson forward. Leeds as a city gets more hate than it deserves. Far worse places to go. Where exactly have you been? Well, I've been to Liverpool. Oh, I don't know. Like, okay, Liverpool. It's got the Beatles. Hollyoaks is filmed in Liverpool. Leeds is like the carpentry of UK cities. What does that even mean? Liverpool is good. I don't know. I don't have anything to say about these cities. I'm not well travelled enough. London. London as a place is alright. London as a people is bad. I don't like London. I would never, ever, 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 ever want to live in London. I've decided. I've gone to London a lot for like work and stuff, and it's just like too expensive. Everyone's a knob. And someone opened up the back of my backpack and stole my toothpaste and toothbrush out of it. And if that happens when you go somewhere, it's just like... That was me, sorry. Check the Discord. What's in the... What? For what? Hello? Oh yeah, it's me at the arcade! Why did you take this picture without my knowledge? Why do I have so many, like, every time I go out with Casey, Conan, Queen Alien and that, they just take pictures of me, candid pictures of me without me knowing. I'm busy playing Pac-Man. Actually tiny. How old are you there? This was, like, 5 months ago. That's grammable. That one's for the gram. That one is from the gram. Some proper fitting jeans. What? Literally what... Everyone remembers where they were when this pic dropped. Arse on you. Wait, why is Nevo1st caked up? What? Bit baggy. What are you on about? Scroll down. Oh, okay. So the gay little monkey. Yeah, okay. No, it's just that one guy who's like, if it's not... Nevo's not wearing skinny jeans, haha. Right. I'm just gonna do this, and then I'll check suggestions again. This is more of a just chatting stream. Because I can't hear. If I play a game, it's not going to hit the same. Also, I have an appointment with Jamie C later. Manchester. Okay. Now, I'm probably going to get hate for this. I've only really been to central Manchester on, like, the weekends. And every time I'm in central Manchester, it's so fucking busy. And it just gives me it's like... Being in central Manchester feels like being in a busy Primark, or what's that place I mentioned earlier? It's like so much shit going on. And then you look in your bank and, oh shit, 40 quid's disappeared from my bank because I bought some food. All the best bands are from Manchester. Yeah, well, not anymore. Have you ever heard of One Direction? They're not from Manchester. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, Manchester, it's a Gay Village is good. I've been to I like Gay Village. I don't know how to tier list these places because I feel like you need to have lived somewhere to be able to tier list it, you know? Sheffield, again, like, I've not really been. Meadowall's good. Meadowall's a great time. York. The ghost shop. It's like I'm it's like I'm going into a Harry Potter film. Meadowall is in Sheffield. What are you talking about? Anyway, yeah, that's my tier list. Not very interesting, sorry.